Mine. Yours. Excuse me.
I got one thing that y'all don't though.
Oh.
But you should go get it if you haven't yet.
Oh, you got it already?
No, I made this before.
Oh,
I made this before.
like
This is
that.
nah. This
Into
is
the
just
people, turn that around quick.
nah. Not yet. Not yet. It's on its way. But
Nice.
this is the current design that's on our Into the People shirts at intothepeople.com/sells_ZSJL. Support AFSP, support the Cell movement, support Zack Snyder. It's pretty easy. Everything goes hand in hand. And the messaging, I don't know. You tell me. I mean, I've yet to see an explanation of all the messages I put in here for everybody.
Mm,
Maybe
gotcha.
even a little restore reference. I don't know. A little hint.
Oh.
Anyways,
We need a world's greatest detective or something.
I'm just saying, dude. I thought we had some Batman out in this community.
Yeah, I'm not always. I mean, not as good of a detective as actual Batman.
Leon can't participate because he actually knows all the answers. I told the cool table everything that I put in there. That's part of the reason why they dig it so much because they're like, damn, dude. So yeah, I'm still waiting for someone to decode all of that. Support AFSP.
Yes, sir. That's what it's all about,
Exactly.
right?
For AFSP, that's the most important thing
Get
because
some cool shit.
we support Zack Snyder. We support everything, and we know that this is a cause that's important to him.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And every single dollar that we raise, whether it be one shirt or 50 shirts, it all goes to suicide prevention. And it actually all goes towards the tally that Zack Snyder fans have put towards. So last year, I don't know if you guys remember, and I selfishly am always thinking about this movement because obviously of what we do, but AFSP last year put out the fact that we had surpassed $1.1 million raised for suicide prevention. That was
Wow.
after our two campaigns that we had. And obviously there was other campaigns running at the same time too. Full circle happened with that. But in that number, our first cell campaign and then the campaigns afterwards with Noel Leon Flores all added into that $1.1 million. So that's why we built the connections that we did with it into the people, and they know it's not just we're not just some random campaign for AFSP, which is great. Any like campaign out there, amazing, but they know that we're Zack Snyder fans, and they know why and how do I know that? Because Necron had to speak with and they spoke with Zack's people in order to get yes, and that is the second installment. I have mine in the shirt. Yes. Oh, that's a gold one, the all colored. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
Since we're doing show and tell.
That limited edition. That limited edition, bro.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
And since we're showing off Cell shirts,
Yes, sir. That's one of my favorites.
I'm gonna try this again.
Yes.
This just
It looks
shows
so
like
cool.
how much work and effort, this community has done, right? There's so many versions of this campaign that you guys have done, Austin, that is going to a cause that is very important to the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to everyone who rocks out with this community because it's all going to something to impact the greater good of the world.
Absolutely, absolutely, and even like more home base, like the greater good of the United States. You know, I know AFSP is working on international and all that, but they are the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, And I don't want that to be lost because there's a lot of Americans that just get glossed over when everyone's worrying about foreign affairs. There's so many Americans that just don't get the light of day or don't get attention for what they're going through. And, that's why the suicide rate is so high. So that's why these things matter. And that's why you matter. If you're watching this right now and you're in the chat, you freaking matter. So thank you for being here. Thank you for engaging with us, engaging with Netflix. Now, in the past, or in the future. Appreciate y'all. So thank you. Oh, he put the link in the chat. Boom. And there's even more.
I'll put it in the description after the stream is over.
If you click on that, the messaging starts with the colors of the shirts. If y'all notice, you got the brightest day or you got the blackest night. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Maybe we'll get the real Snyder cut on Netflix.
That was my ode to Wayne T. Like, this shirt, I really try to culminate everything. And that was my ode right there, is the name of the shirts.
And Sin Havoc brings up a good point here.
Yeah. All they said was to leave out the Netflix part to avoid copyright, right? That should have given people some idea of the traction of the cell movement. Exactly. Same reason why Zach left Netflix out of signing Sky's posters, because he didn't want to jinx it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man,
exactly.
So good to be true. And you can see that after hearing that, and then from Mikey, by the way, he's the one who told us that. After hearing that and then going back and watching the video where Sky asked him to sign it, Zach's like, oh shit, am I really about to do this? That's why he looks at him, he's like, I can't fucking do this. Like, nah, I can't do it. Yeah. That's why he stops. Like, he's like, oh, are we really about to do this right now? He's like, no, I can't. And that's the moment that Zach went through. So yeah, man, we've done so much. If it wasn't for this campaign, there still would be that narrative out there that Zach doesn't want to do DC. They would have taken that screenshot of him replying to a different comment on Vero saying that he's done with DC. I don't know if y'all remember that. That was a whole moment people took and ran with. And if it wasn't for us asking the question prior to that, knowing that prior, and then after, and just keeping the drive on all the way to the point where he's at a Rebel Moon premiere, and by a foreign media outlet, he's being asked about if Netflix got the rights to the DC universe. And that's not even what he was asked, actually. Excuse me. Let me repeat myself. He was asked about continuing DC on Netflix, and he's like, and Zach himself then said, oh yeah, if Netflix got the rights to the characters in my DC universe, yeah, absolutely. Zach said that, and that's all because of all the work that we've all done, getting this known, pushing this out, doing these engagements events week in, week out, night in, night out. For some people on the other side of the world, day in, day out. So it all matters. And when people trying to minimize it and vilify it in any sort of way, that's why you see the reaction from a lot of us online to things that have been said in the past week. So obviously, nobody wants to do any dirty work, as it were. But sometimes you got to get your hands dirty, and you have to keep the foundation strong and intact. And you see a crack, you got to go, fix that crack and get your hands dirty. So that's just kind of really what it is. Just not even defending, but really just putting the truth out there for everyone to see, everything that we've done. So they can't take away all the efforts on all the things that we've accomplished in a year and a half. I mean, there's just so many things that just stack up one after the other that is attributed to the cell movement. So that's why you're seeing what you're seeing. If you have any questions, hopefully that answered you guys.